If you've ever had trouble with a manual focus lens knowing for sure if it's in focus or not, then you know that focus peaking is your friend. Let me show you how to set it up in your LUMIX camera. If I go into the video menu, then focus and focus peaking, I can turn this on. Now, as I start to manually focus, we'll see these little red lines showing up on whatever is actually in focus. This is an indicator on screen that something is sharp, or at least as sharp as it's going to get with that lens. And that's an important point. One of the reasons this is so useful is a lot of older mechanical lenses or cinema type lenses aren't super sharp, and so it can be difficult to know whether you're actually in focus or not. Right now you're looking at the back of the LCD, and you can see just how much red is showing up on that focus target. But I'm also showing you this view on the recording out of the HDMI. When you're looking at the focus peaking there, you don't see it as much. It really just doesn't translate well over HDMI. Typically, if you're using an external display, you would use the focus peaking feature on the display itself, not the one in the camera, for accurate focus. First, you have the focus peaking sensitivity. By default, it's at 0, but you can turn it up or turn it down. Basically, what this is saying is at +1 or +2, it's going to show the focus peaking on a broader range of what is considered in focus. When you go to -1 or -2, that focus has to be more and more precise. And this goes into using those older mechanical lenses or cinema lenses that may not be super crispy sharp. So by adjusting the focus peaking sensitivity, you can dial in what works best for that specific lens. If I take this all the way down to -2, you can see that there is less focus peaking showing up as I go in and out of focus on the target. And if I take it the other direction and go all the way up to the top, now we're going to see a lot more in focus. Back into the menu, the other options are the color. You can choose any of these colors to be your display color. You also have the option to display this during autofocus single. Set that to on. And now, as something goes into focus, I'll see the peak. But when are you going to actually see the peaking? This is important, and this is the next option. Go back into the settings, and display during manual focus can be set to while in live view, while live view is enlarged, and when the shutter is pressed. The reason I leave it off in when shutter is pressed is so that I have a way to see my scene without the focus peaking on there distracting me. I'll go ahead and go back into manual focus mode, and let's focus on the target. So I can manually focus like so. I can punch in to get a really clean view on that and really make sure that I'm in focus. And now I'm ready to take the picture, but I've got all this stuff all over the screen. I want to see the shot without it. The way I have it set up, when I half press the shutter, the focus peaking goes away. So you can set it up however you like. My last tip for you on focus peaking is to assign this to a function button. I've got mine assigned to the top of the command dial rocker. So as I push this on or off, you can see that triggers focus peaking on and off, making it really easy to get to. And that's how you set up focus peaking on your LUMIX camera.